know, a lot is made in our field, or field of social work, about confidentiality, and we actually had a promise of confidentiality from the FBI. I was actually told at one point, nobody will ever know that you turned in your brother. Well, pretty soon I realized why all those cameras were there. I think it was Dan Rather on the evening news said at one point, in an interesting sidebar to this case, we've learned that Kaczynski was apparently turned in by his own brother, David, who lives in Schenectady, New York. We have some reporters on the scene, but the family's refusing to come out. They're holed up. I think he actually used the word fingered, that I had fingered my brother. And I was told later that day that, or maybe it was a day or two later, David Letterman on the whatever his show is said something like, imagine, this is his laugh line, imagine in the same family you've got the Unabomber and the Unisnitch, you know. And I heard, I didn't see it, but you know, he got some laughs, he also got some boos with that joke. But the idea that everything that we've gone through, this process of discernment, of anguish, of moral deliberation could be collapsed into the word snitching was just very, very painful to me. Strange paradox that we probably, you know, we were the focus of the media, the world's media's attention for about 10 days. We refused to come out of the house. We actually left in the middle of the night because we had cats. I mean, responsibility doesn't end. We had to make sure our cats didn't starve to death. So in the middle of the night, I thought we'd get out, you know, maybe they'd all be asleep, you know. No. We walk out, the lights come on, reporters running up, Mrs. Kaczynski, do you think your son's the Unabomber? And then drove back to our home and fed our cats, and then the siege started. You know, we were surrounded. They actually had to close the street outside of our house. At one point, you know, we had all the blinds drawn, but Linda caught like a reporter with a camera trying to film something. He'd gotten up on a stool by our kitchen window trying to film something inside the house through a crack in the drapes. And I remember her, talk about trauma now. Even to this day, she doesn't like to deal with the media. She got every blanket we had in the house and covered every lower floor, you know, ground floor window in the house. It was like we were in a cave. So we're the focus of the world's attention, but we're the loneliest people alive.